All right, everybody. Good morning again. We are officially underway here from Ron Seymour Memorial Park, Northside Subdivision, Claytley, British Columbia, Canada. Good morning, members at home, friends of Claytley who are tuning in via the Claytley Facebook live stream. Our superb producer director, Tashina Seymour, is going to capture it all, make sure that all of you viewing from home can appreciate the ceremony this morning and feel that you're a part of what's going on here. The folks who have joined us this morning, we are sticking, as Claytley has since the outset of the COVID-19 pandemic, to very strict protocols, and we sure appreciate our members joining us in keeping everybody safe. Everybody's masked up, and we'll, within your bubbles, we're be as flexible as we can. But thank you for your time and attention to keeping Claytley safe through the COVID-19 pandemic. So with that, I am going to ask our Executive Director, Joe Gosnell Jr., to come forward to the stage behind me. Joe is going to be our Master of Ceremonies for today. We have got three groups of Claytley leaders to swear in to get them started for the next couple of years of service. We'll start with our Chief Dolleen Logan. We'll have our councillors come up and take their oath of office, and then we'll ask two of the three new members of the Lands Committee, Rena and Wendy, to come up and take their oath of office. Elaine Gagnon, just so you know, Elaine was the third person elected to the Lands Authority Committee, but she slipped. She's got a sore ankle and didn't feel comfortable coming out this morning, so we'll make sure that we administer the oath to Elaine so that she can join the rest of the Lands Authority Committee and get doing the good work that that group does. And with that, I would invite our Executive Director, Master of Ceremonies for today, Mr. Joe Gosnell, to take the podium and get the program started. Joe?
Howdy, and good morning to everyone. Welcome here to Ron Seymour Memorial Park in the Northside Subdivision, and to all those watching via our Facebook live stream broadcast. It is a great honor for me as the Executive Director to be asked to MC this ceremony. I believe to all, especially those newly elected, this is an incredible, special day for everyone here today. Those elected for Chief and Council and the Lands Authority Committee in the election of April 8th will take their oath of office today. Also, they will both recite the oath and then proceed to sign the oath of office form. By doing so, they commit to working for the next 2 years for the benefit of all Lheidli T'enneh members and the nation. Before we begin the ceremony, I would like to point out that behind the podium and behind me, you will see and notice the new health center project. Construction is underway. Completion of this construction is planned for the fall of this year. Discussions and planning for this center began back in 2015. This health project is just one of many examples of the positive overall progress in recent years for the Lheidli T'enneh Nation. Before we proceed to the the oath of office proceedings, I would like to call on Elder Veronica Seymour to come forward and provide an opening prayer.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to say a prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, amen. Thank you, dear Lord, for giving this day and watching everybody on our reserve. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank all the people that brought something to drink or eat. Thank you very much. Amen.
Thank you, Elder.
Thank you, Elder Veronica Seymour, for your kind and wise words. Now it is my pleasure to call on the Mayor of Prince George, Lynn Hall, and Regina Toth, who is the granddaughter of late Tanay's first woman chief, Mary Pius, to come forward to administer the oath of office to Chief Dolleen Logan, and then in turn each council member.
Good morning, everyone. Before we get started with the oath of office for Chief, I just want to express my gratitude. It is a real privilege to be asked to be participating in the oath of offices today, so thank you very much for the invitation. So here we go with the oath of office for Chief Logan. Before the citizens of Clayton Tenay and the Creator, I pledge to uphold the honor and duty vested in me as Chief Dolleen Logan of Clayton Tenay.
Okay. Before the citizens of Clayton Tenay and the Creator, I pledge to uphold the honor, the duty vested in me as Chief Dolleen Logan of Clayton Tenay.
I, Chief Dolleen Logan, do solemnly commit to the best of my ability and acknowledge.
I, Chief Dolleen Logan, do solemnly commit to do the best of my ability and the knowledge.
To respect all laws, policies, and traditions of Clayton Tenay and to discharge my duty in keeping with these.
To respect all laws, policies, and traditions of the Clayton Tenay and to discharge my duty in keeping with these.
To work diligently for the good of the Clayton Tenay community.
To work diligently with the good of the Clayton Tenay community.
To build a consensus for decisions and to respect all other elected officers and employees of the Clayton Tenay.
To build a consensus for decisions and to respect all other elected officers and employees of Clayton Tenay.
So now, Regina, do you and I just switch spots? I'll give you this.
Thank you.
There you go. Got it?
Got it. We're both sharing the swearing in. So the next one, to uphold the spirit and intent of our Constitution and to advocate on behalf of our community at all levels of government, including First Nations, provincial, federal, and international governments.
To uphold the spirit and intent of our Constitution and to advocate on behalf of our community at all levels of government, including First Nations, provincial, federal, and international governments.
To uphold the responsibilities of my office as chief.
To uphold the responsibilities of my office as chief.
To treat all people with respect.
To treat all people with respect.
To work with the people of Clayton Tenay with the best interests of all citizens of the nation as my priority and without favor to any individual or family.
To work for the people of Clayton Tenay with the best interest of all citizens of the nation as my priority and without favor and any individual or family.
Sworn, thank you, Dolleen, Chief Dolleen Logan, this 24th day of April 2021, before Mayor Lynn Hall, Regina Toth, Dolleen Logan will be signing. Congratulations.
Nope, that's yours. Yeah, you're going to hang on to that. Let's give him a big hand, and you have a new chief. She's officially sworn in. Thank you, Chief Logan. And the pressure's off. So, next group up to be sworn in by Mayor Hall and Regina Toth are our 5 councillors. Let's ask them to come forward. They've all decided they'd like to take their oath as a group. We have Councillor Buzas, Helen Buzas. We have Councillor Josh Seymour. We have Councillor Frederick, Domo, as he likes us to call him. We have new Councillor Crystal Gibbs, who runs our House of Ancestors. And, of course, Elder Marcel Gagnon is your 5 new councillors. You can give them a hand. And then we'll ask His Worship and Regina to recite the oath of office. Do you want me to hold your microphone, or can you guys?
Regina's going to start.
Okay, perfect.
All right. We will start right from the very beginning, and each of you will, in concert, reply after me until we get to the end. Before the citizens of Clyde-Leytoney and the Creator, I pledge to uphold the honor and duty vested in me as the Councillor of Clyde-Leytoney. And each of you will say your name. Each of you will say your names. I, Councillor,
Helen Buzas,
do solemnly commit to the best of my ability and knowledge to respect all laws, policies, and traditions of Clyde-Leytoney, and to discharge my duty in keeping with these. To work diligently for the good of the Clyde-Leytoney community. To build a consensus for decisions. And to respect all other elected officers and employees of the Clyde-Leytoney. Mayor's going to do the rest of it.
Thank you very much, Regina. To uphold the spirit of our Constitution and to advocate on behalf of our community at all levels of government, including First Nations, provincial, federal, and international governments. To uphold the responsibilities of my office as councillor, to treat all people with respect, to work for the people of Clyde-Leytoney with the best interests of all citizens of the nation as my priority and without favor to any individual or family. Okay, as citizens of the nation, okay, as my priority and without favor to any individual or family. Congratulations, you are now officially sworn in.
you. You got to pick a color.
I want blue. No, I want.
Did you find a smaller table?
No, you've got to. It actually pulls out. There you are.
Mine's not out.
Sorry, Your Worship. I've got to help the new councillors with their.
Cool.
You just pull like this. We'll get our councillors to. Flip the thing and pull down.
Hoity-toity, aren't we?
I don't know.
All set to go? All right, we would ask Mayor Hall and Regina. We'll start with Councillor Frederick. Very good. You're all doing very well in the brisk breeze this morning, by the way. Thank you, Councillor. Who's next, Your Worship? We've got Councillor Gagnon. Very good. Marcel, step forward if you would and sign on the dotted line. All hands on deck to keep the paper on the table. Excellent work. I can see this teamwork's gonna. Who have we got next is Councillor Gibbs, Crystal Gibbs. Please step forward and sign with His Worship and Regina. Three down, two to go. Councillor Helen Buzas. Do you want me to hang on to
I'm
this?
going to give you everything. You have me? Hang on to it. Hang on.
Oh,
Just those.
great. And Councillor Josh Seymour. And that's it, you two. Thank you so much. And you can now give them a big round of applause for getting through the always tough oath of office, signing in the right spot. Thank you, Regina and Mayor Hall. And our MC Joe has got some gifts for you.
That was great. Thank you.
Fist pumps, elbow bumps. All right, one more time. Would you please congratulate your new councilors for being officially sworn in this morning? And I know your expectations are high for their work over the next 2 years. Thank you, councilors, for your time this morning and service to the nation. And I'll turn the microphone back to our MC, Joe Gosnell.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Thank you, Mayor Hall and Regina. Congratulations to your newly elected Chief and Council. I look forward to working with you for the next 2 years in service to your nation. Now I'm pleased to call up to the stage Chair of the Regional District of Fraser Fort George, Art Haehn, and Administrator Jim Martin. They will administer the oath of office to the 3 new members of the Lands Authority Committee. And just as a side note, one of the newly elected or re-elected Lands Authority Committee members is not with us today due to a health reasons. So Elaine Gagnon is unable to attend today's ceremony, unfortunately. So we will proceed with the swearing in of the Lands Authority Committee members.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Gosnell. First, I'd like to share that we're quite honored. Mr. Martin and I are quite honored here to be part of the oath of the office and part of the swearing-in ceremony. And thanks for inviting the regional district to this special day. So we'll start off the oath of the office for the Land Authority. We have two anxious members. Before the citizens of the Claytley Tenay and the Creator.
Before the citizens of Claytley Tenay and the Creator,
I pledge to uphold the honor and the duty vested in me
I pledge to uphold the honor and the duty
plus vested in me, Rena Zatorski,
Wendy Jael,
as member of the Claytley Tenay First Nations Lands Authority.
as
as a member of the Claytley Tenay First Nations Lands Authority.
We do solemnly commit to the best of my ability or our ability and knowledge
We do solemnly commit to the best of our ability and knowledge
to respect all the laws, policies, and traditions of the Claytley Tenay and to discharge my duty in keeping with these.
to respect all laws, policies, and traditions of Claytley Tenay, and to discharge my duty in keeping with these.
We want to make sure they all hear what you're doing here. To work diligently for the good of the Claytley Tenay community.
To work diligently for the good of the Claytley Tenay community.
To build consensus for decisions and to respect all other elected officers and employees.
Where are we?
To build a
consensus
for decisions and to respect all other elected officers and employees of the Claytley Tenay.
And this is how they planned it.
All right. Also to abide by and uphold the responsibilities of the Land Authority as set out in the Lheidli Tenay Land Code and the established Lheidli Tenay Land Authority Terms of Reference.
To abide by and uphold the responsibilities of the Land Authority as set out in the Claytley Tenay Land Code and the established Claytley Tenay Land Authority Terms of Reference.
And to treat all people with respect.
To treat all people with respect.
And to work for the people of the Lheidli Tenay and the best interests of all citizens of the nation as my priority and without favor to any individual or family.
To work for the people of Claytley Tenay with the best interests of all citizens of the nation as my priority and without favor to any individual or family.
All right, ladies, you are sworn in. We'll sign the documents to make it official.
Thank you, Jim. Pens for our...
Rena, we'll get you to go first down there.
There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Kevin, my sister.
Oh. Let's give them a big hand. Your hard-working Lands Authority Committee members. And Elaine, if you're watching at home, we wish you a speedy recovery. And we know you'll be... oh, no, that's yours, sir. You can thank the chief and council. little memento of your hard work. Thank you to Chairman Art Kane and Administrator Jim Martin for administering the oath of office. And if you gentlemen would join the group over yonder, we thank you again for your service. It's become quite a tradition to have both the city and regional district participate with Clayton Tenay in the office swearing in. So thank you again. I'll turn things back to your MC, Mr. Joe Gosnell.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Art and Jim. We appreciate the great working relationship we have with both the regional district of Fraser, Fort George, and the city of Prince George. It is now my pleasure to call on the newly sworn-in chief of the Lheidli T'enneh Nation, Chief Dolleen Logan, to come forward and to address your membership.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming and staying in this cold wind. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for your overwhelming support. And I'm very proud to be the second woman chief of Clayton Tenay. I would like to thank Mayor Hall and Regina Toth, the granddaughter of our very first female chief, for performing the oath of office. Congratulations to our new councillors and our returning councillors. And congratulations to our Lands Authority. And I'd like to thank our previous chief, Clay Poutney, and our councillor Clarence John. And not only them, I would like to thank all previous chiefs and councils, because we've all done a part to get Clayton Tenay to where we are today. And I'd like to thank the regional district, Art and Jim, for swearing in and coming to stay in this cold weather. And I would like to thank our members. And I'd like them to know that with Chief and Council, our doors are always open. And you can phone us, call us, text us. We will try to get back to you in a timely manner. But just to ensure, let you all know that we're all here for you. And to let you know, communications is our top priority. So once COVID is over, we plan on having monthly meetings, starting with our elders. And we want everyone involved on all major decisions. And one thing I want everyone to do is everyone to look around, even at home, look around at each other, to let you all know we are the faces of the community. We will all work together and we will all have a say as we are stronger together. And I'd like to thank the community for those of you who came out here today and those at home for witnessing this historical event on the north side. And I hope you all get warm quick because I'm frozen. Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So we are just presenting some appreciation gifts to the presenters. Thank you, Chief Logan. Now, as a sign of equal opportunity, I now invite any member of council who would like to say a few words to come forward.
It's cold up here. I'm just standing there thinking how emotional I feel right now. To look over there and when we talk about our ancestors, to know my mom and my family are here too. It's quite emotional for me. But I do want to thank the people, all the people who give me this opportunity. I'm so humbled by that. And I will do everything I can to represent you and to speak for you. I think times are changing a lot, and to be able to work with these new elected members, first female chief since Mary Pius, times are changing. It's beautiful, and I want to thank you. Aho.
Thank you, Councillor Gagnon. Any other councillors wish to share a few words this morning?
Ms. Gibbs.
Councillor Crystal Gibbs. Yeah, you can clap for her. Oh yeah, give her a hand. Absolutely.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to thank everybody to be given the opportunity to be here today. I'm very grateful for it, and to congratulate Chief Logan as well as my fellow councillor members. I look forward to working with you all and being a part of the nation, our growth, and our future successes. Thank you all.
Thank you, Councillor Gibbs. Any other councillors? Going once, twice. Councillor Frederick. Yeah, you can clap for him too. Oh yeah. If you could hurry it up, sir, we'd like to.
I was going to get him to help, but you know how he is. Thank you, everyone. Again, I would like to thank everyone and for voting for me and for another opportunity to help the community move ahead. And I'd like to congratulate the new chief and congratulate all the new councillors and the people from land management that got voted in. Thank the mayor for being here and Art and that other guy and Regina. Here I go again. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, and hopefully we can move ahead with the band further, and I'll do everything I can to help with the band. Thank you very much.
Well, if you can't give him a hand up, at least give him a hand down. Josh, Helen, did you want to say a few words? Double council, double dippers. Okay. Yes, you can give them a hand too. She doesn't want to join you, Councillor Seymour? Okay. Very good. Councillor Seymour.
It's a little short, eh?
Yeah, that other councillor is a bit...
like a foot shorter. Good morning, everybody. I want to thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for socially distancing. We've been through very challenging times. When we first got into council, my first term, or second term 2 years ago, we never thought that we'd ever be in a pandemic. And that comes with its own unique challenges and opportunities. So I want to take this moment to thank our health team and to thank our custodial staff, because you guys are the ones who kept us safe during these times. I see you guys are the unsung heroes of this. Also, I want to thank the education workers here. Education has been a driving force for me, and that's a passion that I want to continue on with this term. It was communication, culture, and education that are my priorities, and I look forward to working with everybody, and to, sorry, it's cold, and to work with other community organizations who have the same goals and passions that we do, because I really think that we need to work with our other organizations who have the same common goal for the betterment of all people, and the betterment of Clayton. So thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for social distancing. Wash your hands, wear a mask. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Councillor Seymour. And Councillor Buzas. No, we've got a tight program here. You got to, Thank you, Councillor.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you for the people that are watching right now. And this celebration is not just for council and the chief, and this is for the band members that voted for us in, and all the band members that trust us, and this is for them. This is for the band members. And just thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. All right, to wrap things up, and we'll call on our MC, Joe Gosnell again. Joe?
So before I wrap up today's program, I just wanted to say a special thank you to our Public Works Department, and Duncan Seymour, John West, in addition to our Health Department staff, Tamara Seymour and Jennifer Coleman. The plans and preparations would not have been successful with your help. Also, I would like to thank Kevin Brown, our communication lead, for overseeing the plans and what you see happening today. This would not have been successful without your commitment and dedication. So that concludes today's ceremony. There's food and beverages in the back. I believe there's the health department has prepared lunch packages for anyone who wishes to pick up one. They are in the far back over here, so be sure to grab a lunch pack. So with that, this concludes the 2021 Lele Tenay Chief and Council and Lands Committee swearing in ceremony. And I wish everyone here in attendance a good Saturday. It is a bit chilly and windy, but I believe it was a very successful ceremony. So have a good afternoon. Be safe.